Have you ever thought about how amazing the world around you really is? You can thank science for such comforts as air conditioning, chatting on your iPhone, or your relative's life-saving diabetes medicine. Now, when did all this come into being? While people from all walks of life have contributed to science over the centuries, Islamic scientists in particular established many core discoveries that laid the foundation for the knowledge we all rely on today. We all know that Europe has always been one of the leading groups to promote medical progress. However, it had its early days of scientific childhood too, which progressed from the discoveries of great Islamic scholars. Before Islam, the world was divided into either East or West. The most well-known Western scientific centers were Egypt, the Roman Empire, and Greece, as you have probably seen reenacted in movies, leaving behind the bustling growth of science in places like Iran, China, India, and Mesopotamia. The East was a hub to many Islamic brainiacs who sought answers ranging from how the incredible human body functions to performing acrobatic math involved in leverage calculations to lift giant 2-ton stones for archaeological masterminds. If you were to visit the bold Byzantine Empire, you could meet up with the determined intellectuals from all ages, including adventurous youth such as Ibn Battuta at the ripe and tender age of 21. Many bravely traveled in bold caravans across vast lands, hungry to acquire higher learning across the branches of scientific enlightenment. So how did this cornucopia of civilizations combine to facilitate the near miraculous transfer of innovative achievements and delightfully enchanting art? We can narrow it down to 3 incredible leaps in shared human epiphanies. The first bridge of scientific expansion occurred inadvertently during the Crusades, across mutual exposures to both Christian and Muslim methods of utility and practicality in everyday life. However, it was during many peaceful exchanges of educational opportunities and culture that the transmission of knowledge transpired originally. And with the movement of traditional educational mechanisms which needed higher quality books, great swaths of famous reading collections by Islamic scientists and even well-known philosophers such as Aristotle, Ptolemy, and Plato were translated into the up-to-date Arabic language that was in popular practice. This is widely known as the Arabic translation movement. The third endeavor occurred through educational institutions promoting the professional book collections adopted into Arabic. Leading Muslim scholars, inventors, scientists, artists, doctors, and mathematicians passed on their discoveries and theories to enthusiastic Western scholars and students. And this is how the ground was prepared for monumental achievements in scientific, artistic, and cultural realms that breathe life into our modern conveniences and universal enjoyment of an ever-progressing quality of human existence.